Welcome back to Bounds Goo Gaming, everyone. So, Rehydrated has only been out for a few days, and people are already tearing that game to shreds. Now, it was already kind of buggy, but there's a lot of glitches and exploits already being found that completely break the game and let you do some pretty crazy things. I wasn't able to live stream this time around for this round of Rehydrated relief, so I figured I'd put together an edited video to premiere for you guys. I racked my brain on what to do, and I knew I wanted it to be Rehydrated related, but eventually I just saw the crazy things that were happening in this game that I figured, let's make a video on that. So I searched the internet and YouTube for the craziest tricks and glitches that you can pull off in Rehydrated, and then went back and did them myself and recorded brand new footage to show for you guys. I also found a couple of my own tricks and glitches that I wanted to show you guys as well, so those will kind of premiere here, and I made a video on one yesterday just because it was a big thing that I feel like kind of needed its own video. Like I said, I didn't find all of these tricks, so I have a link in the description to the playlist that I found all of this stuff from. I had a bunch of different videos made by different people doing some insane stuff in the game, so I do want to give everybody credit who I did find these tricks from, but like I said, I did go back and do them myself and got my own footage for this. A lot of this video is going to be going out of bounds within the game and seeing all of the different locations and walking around a gigantic map. So some of it, or a lot of it, I won't be talking. It might be mundane for you guys, but I'll have different timestamps in the description so you can go ahead and move on to the next thing if it gets a little boring. So basically, just as an example, I'm going to be going into downtown Bikini Bottom, and you know how usually you'll go into that area outside of the map, but outside of the taxi pad where Hans will take you away. There's a way to disable that and explore the entirety of that outside map, and I'm going to be doing that among different levels. So some of this video will be rapid fire trick after trick, others will be a few minutes of just showing off different vast landscapes with some music over it. So it will be a very long video. Some of you might not like certain parts of it and you like other parts, but like I said, I'll have timestamps in the description for you guys to move on to different things, or in the comments, whichever one. But with that being said, everybody, I'm just going to go ahead and let the tricks and stuff speak for themselves and get started. The first trick is pretty self-explanatory, and it's similar to one that was actually in the original game, just a quicker way to get on top of Squidward's house and SpongeBob's pineapple to receive the golden underpants as well as the golden spatula. So like I said, pretty self-explanatory. Moving on from that, there's actually just a little bit of parkour that I guess you could do to get on top of Jellyfish fields and get a really good nice look at the scenery and explore some unexplorable areas. There's a pretty big trick in the game where if you jump right before you get out of bounds and Han takes you away, he'll actually place you back a little bit above the ground. And then once you get back, you just jump again, and it keeps on stacking height until he's bringing you back like halfway above the level. next one isn't necessarily a trick, but for some reason Sandy can warp to Patrick's Dilemma. You can do this from any Sandy mission, but just something cool and fun to mess around with. The next trick has something to do with something called bounce boosting. So if you use your slam move on a bouncy object like this trampoline here and continually spam B, you'll actually perform your bowling shot for some reason, and then you will continue to move forward for eternity. And if you go out of bounds, or along a little area where Hans would take you away, you can continue to move while Hans is taking you away. Then when you respawn, you can continue to move and actually go through solid objects and go out of bounds, and then you'll be able to stay there. I don't really understand how this works, but it does, and you can go into Sandy's Treedome. I then used the trick a second time to get out of bounds just in general outside of the taxi pad, and then walked all the way around Bikini Bottom. So this is going to take a few minutes. Enjoy the scenery. Once again, I used bounce boosting to get out of bounds, but this time in downtown Bikini Bottom, and explored all of that as well. So once again, this is gonna take a while. But that's gonna do it for the video. Hope you all did enjoy. It was a little rushed because I had 3 days to complete the game and then find different glitches and glitch hunt and do a bunch of things to get ready for this. But I hope you all did enjoy and did like the things that I did show off. And I do plan on doing more of these with probably not so much of a long run time and a lot of quicker, more cool tricks later on. But this was a lot of the more longer out of bounds tricks that I wanted to show off. Don't forget to donate on our Tiltify page, links in the description for you guys for Color of Change, and I'll catch you all in next video. Peace.